Okay, what is up, you guys? How's everyone doing? This is my cat. He just woke up. I just picked him up so he can be in the intro of this video. If you guys, okay, see, now he doesn't care about me. Anyways, hi everyone, my name is Riah. That was Milo, and I am here to talk about why I decided to quit my full-time job to pursue dance. I'm just gonna get right into it. So what is my job? So basically I worked as a property manager. Now, for those of you that, I'm sure everyone knows what that is. Basically, I worked in Studio City at a 68 unit apartment complex. And I was the only one on site, lived and worked there. So basically I was dealing with all the maintenance requests, resident issues, vendors, everything was coming to me, and it was a lot. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say it was easy, but it also wasn't difficult, just because I do have a lot of hospitality experience, and over time I've kind of, I'm just good at my job. I feel like I've always been really good at that type of stuff. So it honestly wasn't to the point where I just had to quit because it was just an awful experience. That's not it. Honestly, I really enjoy my residents. There are a lot of good things about the job. Honestly, it just got to a point where I was choosing that over everything else in my life. And at the time when I got the job, which was right after COVID, I just, I just wanted stability, and I didn't really care about anything else. Like, I was a dancer for half of my life, so this is not like my first time ever dancing ever. I'm not gonna say that. I'm basically like a born again dancer. Like, I'm starting from scratch because I used to dance back in 2018, and yeah, just life happened, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need some stability, so I got a full-time job. And when I say full-time job, I got a full-time job, because it wasn't just 9 to 5, clock in, clock out, you go home. I literally lived where I worked. So if my phone was on me and someone's locked out, or if someone's toilet overflowed, or if there was a pipe burst in the garage, I had to deal with that. So it was a lot. And I'm not gonna, like, I can do another video going into detail about that job if you guys are interested. But one of the biggest perks about it was that I had free/discounted rent. Now, I'm not gonna say it's free, because I worked for that rent. It was not free, in my opinion. I had an allowance basically that got taken out of my paycheck every month. So I just didn't get paid as much, and my rent was taken out of that. So for some people that sounds amazing. For me, it just got to a point where I was like, yeah, this is cool, and my apartment is beautiful, but I wasn't being fulfilled. I was not fulfilled, and I realized that over time, when I was trying to dance and I couldn't fully do it because I was not present, because I had to focus on this other job. So basically, I had to not only quit my job, but I also had to leave my apartment. And nowadays rent is not cheap, and I know that, and that's why it took me so long to come to this decision, because it's not like I literally just put in my 2 weeks and then chilling. No, I had to put in my 2 weeks and find another place to live. So it was a lot. But I had to do it, you guys. I had to do it because I got to a point where I literally just felt like I was giving away my gift that was given to me, honestly. Like, I've been dancing for a long time, and I know where I can take it, and still, yeah, I didn't fully believe in myself. And that has truly held me back for so long, is this belief of, like, unworthiness, or feeling like, oh well, there's 100,000 other dancers that are better than me, so I don't know if I can really take it seriously. And that mindset, you guys, has held me back for so long. I can't even explain it, and not even just dance, and just life. And that is really what has hindered my growth, has stunted my growth for the longest time. And I can finally say that I'm breaking out of that. And that's how I've been able to come to this decision to quit my job and start fresh. So I was comfortable. Bottom line, I was very comfortable. I just, yeah. But at the same time, I was like uncomfortable being comfortable. So that's why I was like, something needs to change. So I took a leap of faith. I put in my 2 weeks, and I kid you not, you guys, right as soon as I put in my 2 weeks, like a couple of days later, I got signed with MSA. And if you guys don't know who that is, it's a really known dance agency in LA. As soon as I got signed, they sent me an audition literally like the next couple of days. And then as soon as I went to that audition, you guys, I got booked on my, like, on a dance job. And it was a really great dance job. And like the series of events that led up to me putting in my 2 weeks and me quitting, like literally, it was like a true testimony from God. Like, this is what you were, yes, this is what you're doing, and yes, you're making the right decision. And it feels so good, and it just makes me kind of emotional because I could have done this years ago, but I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe that I could do it. And honestly, back then, I'm not gonna lie, my mindset wasn't in the right place. I probably wouldn't even, like, I was a different person back then. And I do say that for me to get to this point has to do with the mental shift that I've had since this whole journey. So I've done a lot of praying, meditating, journaling, like all the things to really like cultivate this new and improved girl. Also, my name is Riah. I don't know if I even mentioned that. But yeah, so I'm reading from these notes just in case so I don't go off topic. But yeah, so I just decided to quit my job, you guys. Not only did I quit my job, I moved out of my apartment, and now I'm just subletting a room for a few months, and then I'm just gonna figure it out. Literally taking a leap of faith, but it feels so good at the same time. Like, it's only been a week since I've quit, and it's the best decision I've ever made. I honestly forgot like how nice it is to not work 40 hours a week doing something you don't really truly want to do. Now, I'm not saying that like property management is awful, because it's a cool job. Like, I didn't mind it. I just feel like at my age there's so many other things I want to do, and so I just have to, I can come back to that, you know. Right now I'm like in my prime, and for me it's if it's not now, when is it gonna be? Because I'm not young, like early 20s like I used to be. So, you know, in the dance world, your body can only do so much. So I need to do all the things now while I am still able-bodied, and that just meant sacrifice. And I do feel like sometimes you do have to remove some things in your life to make room for other things, and that's what I did. I'm finally putting dance first. I've never put dance first because I just had this like scarcity mindset that I was not gonna make enough money. But now, you guys, I don't even think about that. I don't think about money like that. I honestly, it does take time. It took time for me to come to this like idea in my head, but like the money will come, you know. And if I continue just to have that mentality, I think I'm gonna be okay. Now, granted, it's only been a week, so we will see how long it starts to feel like this. But for now, you guys, I'm just here to say, just take a little bit of risk. Now, I will say, I was able to have a decent amount of savings before making this decision, because let's be real, it's LA, like, it's expensive out here. So, you know, you have to also take that into consideration before you take that leap. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I feel good now. I'm gonna do all the things that I have written down over here and just freaking go. Like, honestly, no one can stop me except myself, and I realize that now, and I'm not stopping myself. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hope to document the rest of this journey. If you guys are interested, please, or you guys, if you have any questions, just drop a comment in the comment section. Oh my gosh, I'm such a YouTuber now. This is so weird. But I do want to try to like stay consistent with this, because I personally just want to see where I am a year from now after I talk about this and what my journey is, and hopefully it's great. You know, I really have no idea, but someone did tell me that, you know, no decision is a bad decision. You know, like, I think some people are afraid, myself, like literally I was afraid to make this decision for the longest time because I felt like it wasn't going to be right, like something was going to happen and like I was going to regret it. But honestly, I've never regretted any decisions in my life, and they have all led me to this point. So yeah, I'm just really happy, you guys. I'm just happy. I can't say anything more else than that. I feel so much more at peace. I've been really trying to like read the Bible and go to church and really like build my relationship, and I think that has honestly been the ultimate factor in the way I'm feeling right now, to be honest. So thank you guys for watching. I'm not gonna talk anymore because I know everyone has a short attention span nowadays, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I will see you guys in my next video and update you guys on what I'm doing next.